In the darkest age of Iran's history, when the Persian culture and language was being replaced by Muslim invaders, one man sets out to revive Persia's lost glory. This man was no other than the great poet, Ferdowsi. After the fall of the Sassanid Persian Empire, the Arab-Muslim invaders destroyed many cities and libraries. Many books were burnt and writing in the Persian language was banned for 2 centuries. The Arabs were slowly replacing Persian culture and language. In 819, 4 Iranian brothers defeated the Arabs and established a new empire called the Samanid Empire. The Samanids set a mission to revive the nearly forgotten Persian identity, and Ferdowsi was given the task to document the stories and myths of ancient Iran into poetry. Therefore, he began writing the Shahnameh, which translates to the Book of Kings. Ferdowsi spent 30 years of his life recovering old books, gathering sources, and learning about the history of ancient Iranians in order to write the Shahnameh. In the Shahnameh, Ferdowsi revived Persian language and mythology by composing over 50,000 couplets, and using only pure Persian words. Ferdowsi's Shahnameh begins with the creation of the world and ends with the fall of the Sassanid Persian Empire. To this day, Shahnameh is considered one of the longest and greatest epic poetry books of all time. However, as great as Ferdowsi's legacy was, his life had rather a bitter ending. Ferdowsi was promised by the Samanid rulers to receive 60,000 gold coins for writing the Shahnameh. Unfortunately, before finishing the book, the Samanid Empire was overthrown by the Ghaznavids, and the new king was not in favor of the Persian language. So the king decided to replace gold with silver. Ferdowsi was in the bathhouse when he received the reward. Finding it was silver and not gold, he gave the money away to the bathkeeper, a refreshment seller, and the slave who had carried the coins. When the courtier told the Sultan about Ferdowsi's behavior, he was furious and threatened to execute him. Ferdowsi fled to the city of Tuz and spent most of the remainder of his life alone, and in poverty. To this day, Ferdowsi is remembered as the greatest Persian poet of all time. And his masterpiece is the sole reason Persian mythology is still alive to this day.